Hey folks, I'm Vynxar. Today we are going to play a bit more RimWorld by the Studio, and the Alpha 16 has been released, so we are going to try to hurry up a bit on this map. I'm going to try to begin to build a spaceship so we can exit this map with a victory maybe, and then we'll try to go into the Alpha 16 and make a new colony, because there is plenty of new additions which are going to be pretty cool. We've got the new planet stuff and caravan and reds and so many things which are going to be so cool. So let's just find a space where I'm going to build my spaceship. I think I might want to go for this one. I will remove the roof if I need to, but for now let's just begin to see what kind of research I need to do. But there is a new research tree on the new alpha, so let's see. I need ship computer core. Let's just go for that, and I'm going to ask Jess to resume hard work on the research. So she's now going to be researching in, let's say, maybe not first priority, but maybe second priority. And we'll need to reduce a bit the art priority. It's not really a matter. No, it's not really important, because if we are not asking for anything to be crafted, there is no way she's going to begin to do so. So let's just keep going like that. Do I have a second researcher? Yes, I do have Nehesi, which is quite good. I'm going to increase a bit the priority here. And let's see, I need to have somebody researching stuff all the time. I cannot have this table not being used properly. We've got plenty of steel which is going to arrive. We have enough. We have the let's say we have the ability to craft as many components as possible. So we are going to begin to work on this. Let's just begin to check what I can do currently, because I might be able to do something. So where are this thing? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not really trying to escape anyway generally. Oh ship, okay, here we are. It's just written plain. Okay, so I need to put the ship reactor, the structural beam, and I will need a bit of plastic here, but I think I've got a bunch down there. Yes, I've got enough maybe. So do we have enough room here? I'm not exactly sure, but if I was to put the structural beam here, and maybe I could put the reactor on the right. Let's just take a look at the size of the reactor first maybe. It's big, but it's not that big. So let's just do it that way here. Can I not do it? Okay, maybe not. It cannot be placed under a roof. I could... What do we have here? Oh, secret leaves. It's a bit far, and it's not really necessary. So you know what, I'm just going to build another room. We're going to... I cannot build it under a roof, so it might... I could just build it out there. There is a sufficient amount of space here, but it's a bit far. Let's see, where could I put this thing? I think I might want to use that space here. I could do a little room which I could access from this area. It would be easy. There is no, maybe no snow to protect the place. Let's just do that. Let's just begin to dig an access here. We're going to make it maybe it's just not a good idea to do that this wide. I'm going to go with an access which is going to be that wide, and we are going to ask them to build a sandstone wall around this area. Is it really necessary to put a wall? I'm not sure. We're going to make first, let's see, a no roof area here, so it won't be that dangerous. Okay, what kind of area did I make here? This is no roof area and okay, so we can ask. It's very strange. Maybe it's overlapping because I've been coming from Alpha 14 with an addition of my save. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just remove all that when we're going to make a new colony. So it is not really important. Let's just ask them then to make the ship reactor. So we can do it here? Not really, but if we just do it that way, it should be fine. So here is fine. We're going to make a structural beam for the ship, which needs really to be close to the other one. Let's just do it that way. Hopefully it will be fine enough. And we need to research the other thing. So we need to bring plenty of steel, very little component, as a matter of fact, so we are not going to be in trouble with these. And so 12 component to make these, plus 500 steel, 500 plus steel, and 200 steel and 150 plus steel. I think I've been selling a bit of plus steel earlier, so it might be an issue. But I will ask my people to just go and mine these. It might be bringing us a bit of this. Still we'll need to probably buy a bit more when we can. Okay, so let's just take a look at the work priority restriction here. I'm going to unrestrict Andy, as he's our main miner. And I might even want to ask him not to do research, because I will need him to be digging a bit. Let's just check again. Okay, Andy is mining mainly, so everything should be fine. Okay, let's see. Do we have any issues in the colony? It's going to be a bit more difficult in Alpha 16, because you will be able to handle your colony, but you will also have the ability to have more maps to monitor, as you will be able to send caravan away, and you will be able to open a second map, let's say around the caravan, to see what's happening, if there is an encounter or stuff. And it's going to be quite interesting, but I believe it will be difficult not to lose a good idea of what's happening all the time if there is too many maps to pay attention to. Okay, I will need to sell a bunch of chicks to be able to buy this plastic. I don't know how these are going to sell, but I cannot keep them all. I could still have a bunch to make more eggs though, and I've got plenty of food to cook. I need to hurry on the cooking. I don't know what I was doing today with the cooking, but let's just do it that way. Okay, so we need also to finish the traps, just to be sure that nobody's going to kill us before we leave. Is the home area... Oh, where am I going here? It's over there. Okay, we've got the walls to be built over there. I might want to... Oh, it's already done here, so I can access the plasteel. I'm going to add just a little bit of this here, just to be sure. And I might want to search for more. Even though it seems to be a bit far, I might want to just buy some more. It's going too far here. We'll just remove that. Okay, fine enough. Just going to add these, but not really necessary. Slightly too far, I believe. We don't really need to go that far. I don't think there is any resource for us to pick up here. I'm just going to reduce this a bit. I'll just remove that as well. Oh, we've been losing a bunch of resource. And do we have still steel down there? Yes, we do. I might want to make another of these because we'll need plenty of steel. So let's just build a copy of this. It's going to cost me a bit of resource, but let's just maybe search first where it is. I'm pretty sure there is some still over there, but I would prefer to be sure, so I will not waste the resource. Okay, it is just over there. And if I was to build, not a copy of this one, but let's say, where are we? A drill? I might want to just do it here. Alright. And let's just flick this thing off. Alright, let's keep going. So we've got a new big plan now. I was about to make a trap for bugs, but I think I might want to do that maybe in my next colony. I'll try to keep it. Oh, cargo pods, what do we have here? They are sending me quite a lot of drugs. I might want to retrieve these though, because these might sell quite a bit. I will let just Nicholas bring this thing back. It's not really far. Okay, Jess is relaxing a bit, but I need her to work a bit on the research as well. When she's going to be available, of course, but still. Alright, everybody's sleeping. I wonder if I was to make a second research bench, maybe I could have somebody else just helping with this. It's definitely possible, and I've got plenty of research to do, so it's going to cost me a bit, but maybe it's going to be worth it in the end. Oh, how much space is this going to take? Because it could be done here, there is enough space. Let's do it that way. It's going to cost me quite a bit of steel. I need to... how much food do I have? 50 and 8, 9. Okay, let's take a look. No, 15 is not enough. You need to cook much more than these. Because I've got so much food into the fridge that this is difficult for us to store things. So 100 here. Maybe 25 minutes is fine enough. Let's go with this one as well. So I want the 100 meals over there. It would be nice to be able to click and shift and just make 10 at once. I was trying to do that because it was possible in another game. Maybe it was Clockwork Empire, I don't know. But it is quite handy. There we go. Okay, so we are back to full cooking. Everything is growing. We are making a bit of steel. I might want to ask somebody to build the drilling stuff first. But I'm not completely sure. I might want to finish the traps first. So if we get attacked, we won't be too much in trouble. Pyrrha is doing quite an amazing job. I was not really fond of adding her to the colony, but oh, there's a party. So everybody should be in good mood. I really like the maps, the cold map like these. I still don't know if I'm going to make another one, but it's not really as important because in the next update you will be able to just pack everything and leave for another map. So if you're not really, if you don't like the map you are on, you can just very well just travel somewhere else, if you survive though. It's really important to survive because traveling takes time and it's going to also be quite dangerous. You cannot be attacked by animals or raiders. And what is very cool is that you will be able to also attack the base of raiders, so if they are just too much trouble you can just go there and kill them, so they won't bother you anymore. This is quite cool. It's going to probably make the raid a bit less random. If there is maybe people trying to be pretty pissed against you and they are very far, maybe they won't come as often. And I believe maybe the fact that I'm in the snow is quite helpful on the raiders though, because it's taking quite a bit of time to travel in areas which are not, let's say, as hospitable. It's not really easy to travel in the snow. Oh, somebody got food poisoning. Oh, it's Rufus, our husky. I would definitely love to be able to keep my colonists to go for another map. It's not going to be possible because Alpha 16 is quite big. There is plenty of things which are changing, but hopefully maybe with the next colony I will be able to do, maybe I will be able to just switch on this map and keep going. It's going to be interesting. Oh, I've got somebody which is actually dealing with plastil. I hope I've got a huge amount of plastil here. Still I'm a bit worried because I think I've been already mining some and selling some, so I might not have as much as I would like, and we need plenty, but we'll see. I believe I won't be able to leave in this episode, it's definitely obvious, but if I begin to walk toward it, maybe in a few episodes we'll be able to launch the rocket and get out of here, so we can finish on a victory for once. Okay, everything's fine. I've got a bit of jade. What do I have which is valuable in there? I could make a bit of art, because if I was doing that I could actually sell it and make a good amount of money, so I can buy the steel and the other things. I'll just take a look. So I'm doing these in stone. I don't have enough jade, so it's probably not a good idea to begin that. And I don't want to do anything shoddy or... Nah, let's go with... I'm not just going to change something because I don't think there is a quality for the stone blocks. Let's just not do it. And let's just raise a bit the quality here. 5. And let's unsuspend this. It's going to take a bit of time, but we'll need the money. Just as a walker here. Still, I like to have Jess to do some research at night. I quite like the idea of having 2 shifts with people just walking at night. It's making a bit more life into the colony, because if you don't have this, it's just, you know, you've got the colony which is just not doing anything at night. So I believe maybe on my next map I would like to have maybe 2 people which are going to walk on the day and 2 on the night. It would be much more interesting. So there will be always moves in the colony. Okay, Andy's got food poisoning. What's happening? Do we have a stack which is not really good? Got a bunch of kibble for the dogs. No, that seems to be alright for now. How many components? We've got 14 components. It's quite good. We've got enough to make the two element of the rocket. Sienna and Andy are going to go and keep mining the plastic. I'm going to speed up a bit. See if we can... Oh, what time is it? Is it lunchtime? Everybody seems to be going back to the base. It's time to rest a bit, play a bit of chess. I got a TV maybe. How much does it cost? Just to keep the morale high and keep the productivity high. Let's go to TV, 8 component, 100 of steel. I'm asking plenty of steel to be done these days. It might be worth it. Let's just do it that way. Okay, so maybe I want to do some priority stuff, because I'm pretty sure there's a thing we don't want to do right now. We've got all the traps which are almost done. We need to rearm a bunch. Come on guys, just rearm these traps. We need to be safe. Now we need to build a bunch of turrets back. I will just ask my colonists to do this. To do defense themselves. I think they are much more efficient than turrets. Still. They are much less efficient than the traps. I will need to do plenty of good traps to protect us on the next map. Okay, how much plasteel we have? We've got already 140 plasteel. Very good. We can almost make the structural beam, I think. If I was to ask Nicholas to work on that, would he be just picking up the... Not really. He's trying to hold still, which is quite far. Where is it going? Just that... Oh, let's just pause the game for a sec. It's not going to happen like that. I'm going to ask him to carry... I think I had a huge stockpile of steel around here. Yes. Let's just hold this steel back. It is pretty far, but if we both go there with Andy, we might be able to bring enough. I'm not really going to be very happy about this trip because it's quite far. I need to be careful about Grizzly. I always tend to forget that this map is not completely... Oh, you see there is one over there. I've been losing already somebody to Grizzly, so I need to be careful not to forget about them. They might come and kill us at some point. I mean, not all of us, but maybe they can just manage to kill somebody if I don't see them coming. Okay, they are working on this. And we've got slightly a bit more steel. So Nicholas is going to keep working on that. Is he constrained? Yes, he's going to try to work toward it as long as he can. It's probably not a good idea for now, but Oh, is he? Is he? Oh, he needs to get the lunch. Let's just let him finish that. Clear this, so he will be going back to get a little lunch before he goes to bed. So Jess is back. She's working on the small sculpture here. It's probably a bad idea. Can I maybe change this a bit? What's happening? Okay, so maybe research is more important. I'm going to make it equal. It's going to take age. She's good, but she's not that good. She's only 9. So 9 is going to say she's a professional, a skilled professional. So she's not that slow. Still, she's a much better researcher. You know what, I'm just going to do the research first. It is much more useful if we want to make this rocket lift. We're advancing quite quickly. Do I really want to make a second table? I think it's not a good idea. Let's just cancel that. Going to burn too much resource and it's going to take age to do. So let's just not do it. We've got Nicholas, which is walking towards the hauling of all the plastil which is remaining here. Angie is sleeping next to the future core here, which is being built slowly but surely. And it would be much more logical to just build the structural beam first than just to begin to build the reactor. Anyway. I could dismantle a bunch of these. I don't really want to. Not sure it's going to give me so much resource. And these things are still useful if I'm in trouble. Alright, let's see. And they're still working on the plastils. There is a bit, not too much. Do we have the drill done? Not really. Might want to ask somebody to do it. Where is Andy going? He's going to rest. Is it the time? Yes, it's the time, so I'm not going to do it with him now, but maybe Nahasi? Not really. Jess could be doing that, but she's doing research and it's important. Okay, let's just ask her to do that. I need a drill. Okay, we don't have the materials because we are lacking steel. And we are lacking steel because nobody's mining. Or at least nobody's mining the steel. I need somebody to work on the smelter, maybe to make this thing. Let's see, who is my main crafter? And why am I doing the weapon first? Let's take a look. So craft, I've got Nehesi, which is really good at crafting. And it is priority number 1, so it might be done. No, not Nehesi, Angie. Angie is my crafter, my mistake. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, so the kitchen is back at full speed, as usual. I should be awakened soon. And we'll be having 2 cooks dealing with the food. And as a matter of fact, there is not so much food in the fridge anymore. We've got plenty of meals, but the fridge is getting empty, which is unusual. And I feel like we've got plenty of roosters. Let's just take a look for a sec because I think we've got too many. Okay, so yes, we've got plenty. And which one are adults? We've got 2 female, 2 males, 1 more. I know they're not big enough, these ones. They are a bit older, but not big enough. So they're not going to begin to produce eggs now. Or more chicks. Okay, still working on the steel. Hopefully, on the plastil. Hopefully we'll get some more behind. Because there are really plenty. I'm still lucky to have some here. It's going to decrease the amount of money I'm going to be required to spend on this. Plus, I'm not being visited by a trader often, so I need to be careful about that. And Andy, what are you doing? You are going to dig completed steel. I'm going to ask you to walk on the drill first. So maybe the drill is going to be closer and you will be walking here for a while. Got the steel. Okay, now it's going to pick up. Oh, we are being gridded. Not cool. Oh, not cool at all. These are mechanoids. They tend to be dangerous. Okay, so everybody, restriction is now in effect. You won't be going out of the safe area. And with a bit of luck, the traps are going to do their stuff. Where are they coming from? Oh, let's just slow down a bit. If they were to be attacked by the grizzly, it would be very, very cool. I don't think it will be the case, but still, one might hope. Okay, they are coming. I might want to maybe ready my troops to get them. So I am going to bring Andy, Vynxar, and maybe Nahasi. Yes, plus Sienna, maybe? Sienna Energy, I'm not sure. I can put three snipers in place and we'll see. So restriction is not going to be in effect for my fighters. So Nahasi, Andy to begin with, and we'll change some other thing later on. So let's just come here. We need to bring them. Okay, draft. There we go. Let's draft these guys. Oh, Andy, you come here. I'm going to come here. Let's. Nahasi is going to come here. Okay, so 3 snipers in front of the exit. It is good enough. Are there 4? Not really. Do I want to bring a bunch more reinforcement? I could. I'm not sure they're going to advance more than necessary because they tend to be long ranged. Charge lance poor and normal. Okay, and they are coming for my turret. All is fine. Do I want to bring maybe an extra gun? Because it's going to be a bit far, but do I have anybody with an extra gun here? Not really. I've got Angie and Sienna with machine guns, but they're not going to be as efficient. And Ralph, you're not staying here. Restriction? No. I'll name animals here. So Ralph is going to go and be bound to Nicholas for a while. We'll need to... This is one of the things which has been corrected with Alpha 16. Now we can choose if the animal are going to come to the fight or not. This is quite important to me. Because when you've been spending time to train animals and they are very good at hauling stuff, you don't want them to... Oh, you are quite dead. And oh, it's going to be quite easy. This one should be quite damaged. Oh, they will never come to us. Okay, good. So it is working well here. Let's just change the instruction again. Let's just put everything to home and allow Andy and Nahasi... No, not Nahasi. Andy and Nicholas to go everywhere they want. There we go. We need to load this trap though. And it is not... Okay, it's being done already. So it's better with 6 traps. It will be even better with 8. Oh, quite good. All my defenses are ready. Nice. Let's hurry. It was not really necessary to bring 2 more guns. We'll need to dismantle these guys though. Oh, Nicholas is going to do it? Maybe not. Ramming the traps. Let's hold the tutor first. With a bit of luck, somebody is going to dismantle it. Okay, Angie's doing the same. Nicholas is going to come back to repair the trap because this is what he does. And we're still mining the blastil. Good. Is Sienna able to come that way? I'm not sure. Let's just take a look. Sienna. Here she is. Yeah, she's able to come that way. Might not want to... Let's see. I think Andy should be just going home. Home area is just fine enough. Nicholas is the one which is going to pick up stuff, but we don't want to take too many risks. Plus there is a grizzly out there. So I might even want to restrict Nicholas around here. He will come for us at some point when he's going to be hungry enough, but for now, let's just leave him alone. He might just fall into the traps and die. Okay, so Jesse's... Oh, look at that, the research is almost done. Let's hurry so we can maybe ask them to do the next things. So we are going for the core. We'll need still the propulsion and the crypto sleep casket, which seems to be much cheaper. What do I need to do first? Oh crap, I need to research the crypto sleep casket first. It's almost... No, it's not almost done. What's happening right now? Food poisoning. Not nice. Oh, nice, plastilla. So these guys were quite nice to come, because now we've got a bit more plastil than I expected. And do we have more plastil here? I'm not sure. No, nice. So the drill is not done yet. I might want to ask maybe Sienna to do it. No, we don't have so much. What are we lacking? Component. Is there anybody which is working on that? It might be Angie's work here. Okay, she's in bad mood. It's not really something which is surprising. And where's Angie? Okay, relaxing a bit. Is she going to go to work on this component stuff soon? Oh, we got a fire. Not cool. Oh, not cool at all. It is at the gentleman station. So we need to send people to take care of this quickly. Okay, this seems to be going. Hopefully I've got a second line which should be... Oh, no I don't. Oh no, I don't have a line. Because it has happened at the worst point. So let's just ask them to hurry and build the line back when they can. We do have more project coming my way here. Okay, it should be done soon. Let's just fix the line. It is important to do it quickly. Okay, as if it never happened. We just need to fix that one, and I will probably need to make a secondary line so we are sure that nothing is going to... Let's just do something like that. So it will be easier not to have any issue, because it was a weak point. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hopefully it was still working, but could have been differently done. Alright, let's see. We are still smelting stuff, so we are going to get a bit of extra steel when we can. And I was about to click on Rufus to send him to work on the drill, but I'm not sure it's going to be possible. It's a bit too early, he's not trained enough. Let's just ask maybe Pera. No, she's going to work on the drill first. No, we are still lacking the component. Where is Angie? She's holding the steel. Okay. The plasteel. And now she's... No, let's not do that. We're going to ask her to... What are we lacking currently? Because we've got plenty. Because the drill should be done. And we're still lacking component. It is very strange. What kind of material do we need? Oh, we don't have enough steel, my mistake. I thought it was done, but it is only 10 on 100, so it is not. Okay, I don't think we'll get much more plastic. We had already plenty, so we are lucky. What are you doing, Cheetah? It's not really necessary to clean here. I think you might be cleaning a bit too much. So Cheetah... Oh, my mistake. Wrong line. Let's go with 3. You've got other things to do probably. Okay, so I don't think we'll get any more plastic. Oh, Katie's quite sick. Alright, let's see. Okay, our research is finished. It is time to keep going on the crypto sleep casket. And we'll need to go for the antimatter propulsion soon. Oh, we've got an issue here. I need to make a door. or 2. So we've got maybe enough limestone to do this. I think so. Yes. Let's make another door here. And we'll need to probably... Cargo pods, what do we have here? Let's take a look. Food. 2-4. I'm not going there. And I've got enough food for now, so I've got even more reason not to go there. Okay, let's see. I'm going to add a bit of limestone if I can. And I'm going to build a little wall. Let's say it's going to be wide enough. It's going to burn much more than what I've got, but let's just pretend I've got enough. And do that this way. Need to remove these snowmen. They are going to be in the way. And this area is going to be no roof area. So let's just take a look. No roof area. Like that. So it's going to be protected, but it's going to be possible for us to actually lift this thing. Okay, I think removing the snowman is probably the easiest task here. It's nice that I'm taking care of it, in case anybody would try to do it. Okay, the TV is not ready either. The most important thing would be probably to finish the driller. Oh, Sienna is working on the other driller, which is cool. We are on the second day of winter. I barely noticed that now that we've got a very functional... I might want to actually update a bit the temperature. It's not as hot as it should be. Let's just give it a bit of a boost to the heat we are going to aim for. Let's go for 35 here, so it will get a bit more. And we're going to do pretty much the same here, except maybe 32, okay. So this area is at 22 degrees. Is it enough? It seems to be the case, but I'm just going to push it a bit more. Slightly. Let's do the same with the other one. I don't want to have any crops dying. I've been starving for too long to let this thing happen. And let's just push these heater to 30 degrees as well. To keep this room hot enough for things to grow. It's growing, but not that fast. It's still pretty hot in there. Okay, Cat is working also on this. This is cool. This is cool. Where is Jess going? She's finishing the work on it. Okay, it's a good safety. I'm going to let them do. Do I maybe want to remove that? It's not really necessary anymore. I'm not going to build any turret back here. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, they are hard at work on this wall. I would have preferred them to finish the door first, but let's just do that this way. If we were to lose this thing, it would be an issue because I will not be able to bring as much plastil. Still, we've got no plastil in there, so for now it's fine. I've got 540 units of plastil, which will allow us to make the whole ship reactor, which is quite fine. We'll need to trade for the rest, or maybe to find another spot, but I don't think we'll find anything like that close by. I don't want to go too far, so I might just want to trade for it. Alright guys, let's just hurry a bit. We've got people which are currently going pretty well, except for NG, which is a bit down. Feeling terrible, hot. Why is it too hot in there? 27, 4 degrees, there is quite a difference here. I might want to actually make a vent somewhere. 20 degrees here. Okay, it seems to be... Oh, no, it is good here. Minus 32, it's not going to spoil. I've got 11 degrees here. 26, 27, 10, 20. Is it not a bit... It's a bit too much here. I don't really need to have such high temperature in there. Okay, much better. Okay, the room seems to be alright. Except for this one, which is a bit cold, but I'm cold tolerant, so it will be alright. Not going to be in too much trouble. Slept in the cold? Okay, maybe I need a bit more. So let's just... 35 it is. Oh, what do we have here? And where is it? Okay, it is quite far. No, it's not. It is quite close. But it's going to be a pretty big hit on us. I think we'll need to take care of it as soon as possible. It's going to take us a bit of resource as well. If I was to build a bunch of towers to take it down, it would be difficult. I don't know what we're going to get in there, but I don't want to take any risks, so... I could build a wall around it, shoot from the door and let them come. I'm not sure. Let's see. So, Nicholas is going to be unable to go out there because he will be our scout. So, there you go. You are free to go everywhere you want. And solar flare, not cool. It is the worst event I can take. It's going to shut down everything. So, you know what I need to do? I need to cut everything down, or we'll lose everything. At least everything which is still growing here. Okay, guys, we need people to harvest these. I'll just go back. Harvesting areas. Do we have any people which are going to be able to cut these? Okay, hurry guys, we need to cut all these plants before we lose everything. Do we have any more people which can do it? Okay, Kit could do it, but she's actually eating. I'm going to ask Para maybe. Is she able to do it? No, she's not. Do we have anybody else which is able to do that? Maybe Cheetah? Yes, Cheetah. Anybody, even the one which are not really good, can actually help us with that. So Kate was able to do it, and she's doing it. So we are going to be able to retrieve just a bit before everything gets spoiled. It is winter, it is not the perfect time for us to have every eater to shut down. And if you were to actually harvest more, it would be very, very nice. What's happening here? Am I not able to harvest these? Maybe Angie's not. Come on guys, hurry. See. I need to take care of these quickly, because everything is just going to disappear. Alright, good. And do we have more plants to cut? Probably yes, but let's just hurry. Cheetah, you are nice and all, but I only need you to cut these plants. Kate, pretty much the same, yeah. And we should not sow this area without any heat, it's just pointless. Is there anything I can pick up here? Is there more? Yes, there is. Okay, let's just check one more time. I think all the Kizar needs to be done. So Cheetah, nope, done. Here we go. Angie, I think you are able to... No, you are not. Kate? Sienna is sleeping. Jess, cut the rice, please. Please go, do it. Angie, not going to do it. Hersey, not going to do it either. Don't want to need so many people to do that, but I need them to do it quickly. Okay. Jess is quite good at it. She's quite fast and all. And we've got a bunch more. So they're going to be free to do whatever they want, but they really need to finish that. Do we have any more plants to save? We've got a bit of cotton, but he's being bitten by... yeah, done, no more. It's not going to last long, but it is not as easy. I've got a bit of wood. I could actually eat the place a bit, but it's not going to save my plants, so let's just see. I need a place which is going to be hot for my animals, so let's just make a fire here. And I'm going to make a fire in this room here and in this room here. It's not going to give us much heat, but it is going to be better than nothing. The other part of the base do not really need to be that warm. Okay, Andy is finishing the drill, which is good. And we are still lacking a bit of... okay, it's not that bad. It's 3 degrees in the rooms. And there is no fire lit yet, so these rooms are not going to kill us. And really, the underground stuff is doing quite an amazing job at reducing the temperature. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Okay, do I have anybody which is willing to build a fire? Are you resting here? Yes, you are, but you might... oh, Chile is dealing with that. And we've got a fire already for the animals here. So it's not enough, but it is better than nothing. It is not producing enough heat. I will need to change this area of place because it is too cold here for animals. I need to find a place which is going to be a bit more buried into the mountain to find. Do we not finish these? Andy, if you are so kind to finish one of this fire. Oh no, it seems to be already being taken care of. Okay, and why is the second one not being lit? Thank you, please. Go ahead. Okay, it's better than nothing. Going to help a bit. It's going to... it's not really helping the other rooms. It's not powerful enough, it seems. It should be helping a bit, but not that much, it seems. It is very cold. We are going to lose animals, I think. You put them here, they are shivering. Oh, amazing. Solarfly is ending. We are saved. Let's just remove all this fire. Let's just construct these. And we'll need to go and take care of the drone. Amazing. The power is back. Let them do their stuff. We need to attack this thing before we get too much psychic waves, which are going to... is it? Psychic drone level low. Okay, it's alright for now. I might want to make a little door over there. Do we have anything to build this? We've got a bit of granite. It is not perfect, but it is better than nothing. Let's just make a wall over there. Okay, we don't have enough granite, so it's probably... no, it's not a good idea. So I'm going to ask for more limestone. Combat supply, very good. Let's take a look at what they've got. Nicholas, where are you? Out there. Are you not being pursued by a bear? No, not yet. Low food. How could it be possible? We've got so much food. Maybe not. Did you lose anything? Because it seems to be surprising. Hopefully we've got enough meal to handle a few days, but I'm pretty surprised that we are just so low. Maybe I should just suspend the fine meals, as they are going to probably spend so much food. It's going to be unnecessary. Okay, so I need to speak to the combat supplier. Where's Nicholas? He's going out. I need him to speak to the supplier because he's the best trader I've got. And if I want to get a good price, he will do the same. I'm pretty sure they're going to buy me just smoke leaf, except these are not going to be... okay, so what do they want and what do they have? You know what I need? I need a mortar and I need shells. If I want to take care of these guys, this is probably the best thing I can do. So I can lure them to others without taking any risks. Okay, so what do we have to sell? We got a regular sniper. I'm going to keep it. We might want to sell the bad clothes. Not that bad, but not that bad. Let's keep it. Well, they've got psychic fall helmets. These are quite expensive though. I will not be able to bring any... no, it's still too expensive. Because if I had enough of these, I could just not pay attention to the thing, but... I need to take care of these guys. EMP, I've got some, so I might want to equip somebody with these, so I can take care of the enemies which are going to come to us. Seems a good plan. Do we have anything else which would be interesting here? Okay, they've got plenty of medicine, but so do I? Maybe not. Okay, so let's see how much shells do they have. They've got 43 shells to sell. I'm going to take a bunch because I know I'm not going to be good at aiming, so let's just buy 28 more shells. I hope with these I should be able to actually eat the thing. Alright, and I think we might be able to do the mortar thing. I'm not sure. Not yet. Okay, let's just research it. Mortars. It's a bit of a shame because I was almost here, but let's just research the mortars. We are going to use this thing to shoot on these guys because it's not that far. And with a bit of luck we'll manage to shoot this. I believe they were not selling any of these, but... You know what? I might want to store the smoke leaf somewhere else. So I can maybe trade it with... or I could make... no, let's just store it somewhere else. So, where is it? Not in food. Raw resource maybe. Plant matter. Yes, and these are not going to be stored here. Nor these. We're going to store them into the regular storage here. Okay, let's see. Raw resource. Plant matter. I'm not going to store ops here, but I'm going to store the other one. Okay. And... where's Nicholas? I need him to move this thing away. If he can. Is there anybody which is going to do that? Let's talk to Andy. He's an hauler for sure. I would prefer to deal with that with them still in range. What? No. No, not at all. Okay. And are we able to store these here? Yes, we are. So they're going to move these here. And yes, I know it's going to be an issue. Driven nearby animal mats, but I've got a bunch of animals here, so it's going to be difficult. What? Why did I lose? No, I did not lose them. Okay, so let's ask Nicholas to call this trader back so we can sell them the drugs if they want them. Because these are just not really consumable drugs, these are not really ready. No, they won't buy them like that. I will need to refine them if I want to sell them. Okay, let's just cancel. And the contrary, these are going to spoil here, so I might want to just store them back. No plant matters. And there we go. Oh, are my animals here? Seems to be fine. Oh, it's a grizzly bear. I'm a bit worried about this one. I don't see him. Is he dead? Because it's quite cold out there. Oh, it seems to be alright. I should have tamed it to fight the drone, but it seems to take too much time. Did I ask them to dig here? Not really. Let's do it. And how much steel do we have? We don't have so much yet. Need to hold the limestone as soon as possible. Oh, the TV is being built. It might improve the mood a bit. Oh, what's happening here? TV for sick people, I will just move it if I can. Is it not being powered? It's strange. Let's take a look at the power line. Oh, there is a hole in my grid. Let's just fix that. Alright. And I believe we'll probably deal with the drone in the next episode. I'm not going to be able to research the mortar that quickly. But still I think we'll be able to produce a mortar soon enough to take care of this without being... Oh, what's going on? They're holding a former colonist, married for ransom. They are willing to release him back in exchange for more silver than I've got, so I cannot really do much. Anyway guys, I think we are going to conclude the video here. I like it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun!